To the chilling body cam footage just released showing a deadly ambush in North Dakota. A gunman killing one officer and injuring several others before another officer took him down. NBC News correspondent Valerie Castro has more on the suspect's troubling search history and how this shooting could have been much deadlier. We do want to warn you, some of the video you're about to see is disturbing.
The newly released body camera video shows Fargo police at a routine traffic accident when mayhem breaks out. The ambush unleashing rapid, deadly gunfire on the streets last month.
We got shots fired, Central. We got shots fired.
In a matter of seconds, the suspect, 37-year-old Mohammed Barakat, killing one police officer and wounding two others. The sound of gunshots unrelentless.
Central, we got a man with an AK-47. He's shooting at us.
Officer Zach Robinson's body camera capturing the 1 minute and 46-second exchange.
Anybody who you've ever talked to who's been in a firefight of this kind will tell you a minute and 46 seconds is a lifetime. That is a very long turn of events.
We got 3 officers down. 3 officers down.
Officer Robinson running past his fellow wounded officers and towards the gunman who is still shooting.
Stop moving! Stop moving! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
After repeated calls for the suspect to drop the gun, Officer Robinson moves around the vehicle.
Drop the gun!
Eventually firing the final shots at the suspect.
I think it's pretty evident that what you're looking at is an act of extreme courage and valor. An individual who knew that when he was under attack, he needed to neutralize that threat as quickly as possible to allow for life-saving measures to be administered to the rest of our cops.
The carnage could have been much worse. Police photos of what was found inside the gunman's car reveal numerous firearms and more than 1,800 rounds of ammunition, along with canisters of gas, a homemade grenade, and explosives. The motive still under investigation, but law enforcement detailing troubling internet searches found on the suspect's computer, suggesting his target was a large crowd.
Interesting topics: explosive ammo, kill fast, incendiary rounds, mass shooting events, how to, I guess, chillingly area events where there are crowds. In the Fargo-Moorhead area.
Officer Robinson credited with ending the threat while under fire.
This isn't the type of incident that's ever going to be forgotten. He's going to, remember that the rest of his career, the rest of his life. It's a traumatic type of event. And even in a situation like that, he reacted absolutely as best as he could, as quickly as he could. We're very proud of him for that.
Valerie Castro joins us now live from our studios in New York. So, Valerie, law enforcement had questioned the gunman about his weapons several years before the shooting?
Yeah, Tom, the FBI says it received an anonymous tip in 2021 about this suspect from someone who was concerned about his mental state and his access to firearms. At the time, the FBI says the suspect was questioned by detectives, but all of his weapons were found to have been legally acquired and he'd made no threats. The FBI says he was then listed on the Bureau's Guardian threat tracking system, but never indicated any hatred of police. Tom?
Okay, Valerie Castro with those images tonight. Valerie, we thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.